This is Doombox playing Guild Wars. We are here in the southern Shiverpeaks, and we have 2 missions left in the region. Now, these are 2 of the longest missions in the entire game, so buckle up, guys. This is going to be a long one. Every video I see comments of people saying they wish the videos were longer, so here you go. Dude, look at this guy. He doesn't even have the full set of plate mail. What a noob. And there's that pig I was talking about. Beautiful. I like that he's got green, like, gladiator wrist things coming off of the plate mail, and they're like, they don't match at all, and he's got the boots with the fur. You know, maybe that's intentional. Maybe that's like a fashion statement. I could be wrong. Okay, that's enough wasting everyone's time. Let's start the mission. Iron Mines of Moladune. This mission is really bloody long, especially if you're not infused. There are like 2 paths you can take. When I did this last time for Guam, I was able to go on the quote-unquote shorter path. The shorter path is still really long, but the long path is like really, really long. But we have to take the long path because that's where you get infused. And plus, if you take the long path, you then have to go backtrack down the short path back up again just to do the bonus. And we have to go the long way because we are not infused. I should probably go ahead and explain what that is. Basically, the Mersat used a skill called Spectral Agony. You saw it in the last video. It absolutely shreds you, degenerates all of your health, and does 1 billion damage per second. But you can get an infusion to your armor that reduces the effect of the skill Spectral Agony to make it so it basically does nothing. And we're going to be fighting a lot of Mersat in the upcoming missions, so we absolutely do need to get infused, otherwise we're just going to die. And we're watching an all-out battle between the Stone Summit and the White Mantle. I think the White Mantle are going to win, but, well, actually looks like the Stone Summit are pulling through. Wow. They are officially more OP than the White Mantle. So this mission is going to be a lot of just running and killing stuff, which, to be fair, that's most of the game. But the interesting stuff happens like way, way up here, which is where we're going to get infused and all that stuff. Oh, I'm rocking really slow. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I don't know how much interesting like video content there's going to be. So I might just like cut the run out unless like something interesting happens. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, we'll play it by rear. Fiery Dragon Sword! Dude! Improved sale value? What the heck, man? I feel like I have to give that to cost, though. 15 to 22, rec 12, damage plus 13 while health is above 50. 14 to 21. See, this is like worse in every way, but it is a fiery dragon sword, man. Like, this was like the coolest skin ever back in the day. Like, if you had one of these, you were so cool. I mean, it still is pretty amazing, to be fair. Just look at that thing. Oh, yeah. But for the sake of being optimal, we have to give him the better weapon. Really sad, but I'm gonna hang on to that. Just, you know, just as like a little special thing. Of course, it has to have the worst possible mod, improved sale value, which is essentially like you just have to vendor it. That's all it's good for. It's not even good for anything with combat. And this is not inscribable, so I can't even upgrade it to make it better, but oh well, it's still cool to, like, look at temporarily, I guess. There's another catapult. We should probably take that out, not risk it, not be stupid like the last mission. So let me go up and do that. Okay, okay. The catapult is dead. What? That's not what I said! I didn't... Ow. And look at that, we can walk down here and continue on right where we were. What's going on over there? What the heck? What the... Okay. I don't know how to get over there. All I know is I'm just gonna not stand here. Just like loop around. Oh wait, we're like, we can fight them from over here. Okay, let's just like kill some of the guys. Yeah, why not? Because we're gonna have to go this way for the bonus, I'm pretty sure, like once we loop all the way around to the other side. So we may as well, you know, chip away at some of these dudes from here. Look, they popped up minions on the other side too, so we're just gonna help out future me. And the spirits are like shooting little through this like crack. Look at that. Wow, that's working out pretty well. Minions are popping up. Hey, yeah, great. I guess this is just like a be careful type situation. So let's just be careful. Uh-oh, Spiteful Spirit. Oh, good thing I got interrupted. Yeah, Spiteful Spirit can, like, destroy an entire party if you're not careful. Because it's anytime you attack or use a skill, everyone near you takes damage. And I think the heroes are too stupid to realize that, and they just, like, completely shred themselves. So it's a good thing we interrupted that skill, and we're now gonna be safe. Oh my gosh, dude, we've been in this mission forever, man, and we're not even close to being done. Told you it was a long one. Okay, we finally made it into the cave where the Infusion dude is. And this is where we meet the Seer. Now, the Seers are an ancient race of good guys. That's about all I know. That's the extent of my knowledge of Seers. So, here you go. He looks like an Ai Lamau alien. Look at this guy!
Years to help you fulfill the Flameseeker prophecies. That the Mossad cannot be defeated with the tools you now possess.
Yes, go on.
I know the rituals that can give you at least some protection from their agonizing touch. In a cave to the east lies a bestial creature made from malice and shade. This creature has a natural defense against the magics of the Mossad. Bring me the spectral essence of this beast, and I will infuse its protections into your armor.
Yeah, they look super goofy, and they also sound really goofy. Did you hear what that thing sounded like, man? It's great, though. It almost looks like that, like, Techno Union guy from Attack of the Clones, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. So what we have to do is we have to grab the spectral essence off of an Elodian, I don't know, some ghost squid-looking thing. We kill it, we bring its essence over, and the Seer infuses our armor. Easy enough. There's the Elodian, just like I said, ghostly-looking squid thing. Pretty icky, if you ask me. All right, Squidward, you're going down. He tried to use Mist Form, but we interrupted it. Nice. Mist Form makes him kind of, like, invulnerable for a little bit. But that ain't gonna happen, because, yeah, he did. Okay, we gotta pick up its Spectral Essence, and, ooh, look at this thing. It's like, what even is this? Just like poop? Just like a pile of turds. We're gonna carry the Elodian's poop. It's a big pile of turds. We're gonna infuse it into our armor through the Seer. And we're just gonna be walking around with, you know, poop smeared all over our armor. So that's canon, that's the official lore. You heard it here first. And this part is actually entirely optional. Again, I could have just gone up this way and skipped the Seer infusion part entirely. There we go, I got infused. There was just like a little tiny baby animation. Did you see that? And look at that. Infused, infused, everything is infused. Beautiful. So now I can face tank the Mersat like it's nothing. Pretty exciting. So now what we have to do is we have to go all the way back down here, just so we can do the bonus. Here's a Mersat. Here's our first chance to test out the infusion firsthand. Look at that. It does basically nothing. Remember, it was like 1,000,000 degen before. Now it's only 3, and I barely take any damage from it. Now, this whole time we've been making fun of guys with goofy dying sounds like the ooh and like ooh and all that stuff, but I do have to say the Mersat have a cool dying sound that's actually pretty awesome. Like, listen. It's like a echoey whoa. Very cool. Now, if I wanted to, I could end the mission right here because Marcus is in this area and killing him completes the mission, but I'm one of those annoying little overachievers, so I'm gonna go down and do the bonus. So we will be back here only after we have bonus in hand. And we get to kill Ballsy the Arcane, real ballsy dude, but not for long because we're gonna kill him. Ooh, I'm taking some serious damage. And he is a little bit dangerous because he has Surge. Love that sound. It's so good. Whoa. Alright, remember this area? Shining Blade Scout Rider. We were down there before. We couldn't make it up. We have made it back here on the other side, finally, after traveling all this way. Okay, so we can talk to her. I think she gives the...
Welcome, friend.
Oh, she actually, like, spoke. That was... interesting. Okay. The Inquisitor interrogated me. He took my whatever. Okay, so basically what we have to do is we have to run up. We have to kill this Inquisitor before he gets away. It's just like a chase, you know? race against the clock. What up, Inquisitor? You want to die? And if we were not infused, this would prove to be pretty hard, but we are infused, and it's easy. Easy, easy. Okay, bonus done. Wow, that was probably the fastest bonus we've ever done. Too bad it's the longest mission ever. Look, I mean, look at all this ground we've covered so far. Oh my gosh. And now we get to backtrack all the way back up here to finally finish the mission. So it's not like a particularly difficult mission. Like I would say it's average on the level of difficulty, but it's just so long. It's so incredibly long. I would even go as far as to say this is the longest mission in Prophecies. Feel free to correct me if you have any disagreements, but I think it's safe to say it's the longest. It's definitely one of the longest for sure. So this is the portal that the Inquisitor goes to. If we don't kill him by the time he makes it here, we fail the bonus. And we killed him like way back here, so you have to be like really bad if he somehow makes it all the way up here. Now, if you remember, Marcus was like a good guy. He was on our side, and he betrayed us. So now we finally get to kill him, so that's exciting. So this Mersat token looks kind of like an Ecto, and people used to scam with this. They'd be like, oh, I'll buy that for 10 Ectos, and they give you 10 Mersat tokens, and you'd be like, oh no. If you fell for that, you're kind of a dummy. Alright, the Jade Armors are going to break out of this thing. It's kind of scary. Also, I've wondered why these guys are called Jade Armors, because Jade is like a bluish green color, and these guys are clearly like purple, like red color. So I don't know why they're called Jade, but they are. I enjoyed watching Sager die. Wow, what a jerk. Alright, we beat it. Longest mission in the game. Well, that's up for debate, but, you know. See ya, Marcus. You idiot. This is Thunderhead Keep, final mission in the southern Shiverpeaks region. So if you ask people who have played Prophecies what the most difficult, scariest mission in the game was, a lot of them will say Thunderhead Keep. Some of them might say Aurora Glade, which we talked about earlier. Some of them might say Thirsty River, which we did. It was pretty tricky, but wasn't too awful. Thunderhead Keep, probably one of the most infamous missions in the game. The thing about Thunderhead Keep is it was really, really hard back in the day, but it's a lot easier to do now because of the existence of heroes and because of the existence of this little flag here. Back in the day, this mission was completely impossible to do without real players because there's a huge, long defense phase at the top. Unlike Iron Mines, where we had to run a whole bunch and go to a bunch of areas, Thunderhead Keep's actually very small. We're just going to go right up here, and we're going to be chilling out in this fort for most of the mission. And we have to defend King Jalis from oncoming guys. But back in the day, this was really hard when people were under-leveled using garbage builds and henchmen didn't have a flag. But now we have the flag, we have good builds. It really shouldn't be too tricky to defend the fort. We'll probably be just fine, and this mission's going to be nothing. But it still holds a big like red flag in people's minds because it was like, ooh, Thunderhead Keep. That was a real hard mission. And then the bonus is we have to light some beacons really quickly, which effectively makes the mission itself harder because it's going to draw even more enemies into the defense area. But again, we'll still be fine, I think. Another reason people have negative associations with this mission is because at one point there was a monk strike, like way back in the day, before the existence of necro healers and all that stuff. Monks were the only way to get healing, and monks, for whatever reason, got mad that people like took their services for granted or something weird like that. So a bunch of monks went on strike and refused to join people's parties. So you couldn't get anyone to do this mission because all the monks were on strike, which is really funny. And people tried to bring Elysia, and that didn't go well. We all know how good that goes. For whatever reason, Thunderhead Keep makes me think of Dunderhead Keep. Like, Dunderhead is like a cringy insult that like a weird nerd would say, like, you Dunderhead, or some, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I think it's funny. 7 enemy groups left, so we gotta clear out the city. This is the capital of Delgamore, the home city of the Dwarven peoples. And it actually, you know, it does feel like a city because there's a bunch of houses and buildings and stuff. There's a lot of places in Guild Wars that are called, like, city, but it, like, isn't. Like, Lion's Arch is the capital of Kryda, but there's, like, no houses or buildings. Like, where do people actually live? But this actually feels kind of like a, you know, a town of sorts. And watch, I'm so overconfident in my abilities, I'm going to aggro 2 groups at once. See? No problem. Bolus Hill Shaker? You know what a bolus is, right? That's the scientific name for a big chunk of food that you swallowed down your throat. I remember that from elementary school for some weird reason. There's some interesting information you probably don't care about. But yeah, that guy's named after a ball of food going down your throat. Haha, what an idiot. These guys are interesting. They use like warrior hammer skills, but they have ranged attacks. Like this big rock thing they throw. So they're like ranged hammer warriors. Alright, we get to kill Dagnar Stoneplate. If you remember, this is the guy who chopped off Prince Rurik's head. So it's going to be really enjoyable killing him. I'm going to loop around, I'm going to take out everybody in the area, and then I'm going to kill Dagnar Stoneplate. Avenge Rurik's death. There he is, Dagnar Stoneplate. This one's for you, Rurik. Dude, he's getting dumpstered. See ya.
You have taken the key.
Dude, he's like Skyping at us through the torch.
The Mursat and their white mantle counterparts are headed this way. I grant you this boon and the aid of these undead servants.
Real quick, what we gotta do before anything happens is I gotta go light these beacons for the bonus. It's kind of a bit of a time crunch. We have to do this in, I want to say, around a minute. Otherwise, we fail the bonus. And what makes it super annoying is there's nothing really in the chat log that tells you that you won or that you failed. You just have to, like, do it and hope for the best. So I lit one beacon, now I gotta go light the other one. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna draw even more enemies to the fort, which will make the mission a little bit harder, but it's gonna rescue some dwarves that are being attacked, and it will save them. So, yeah. But again, it makes it a little bit harder, and you gotta be quick. So both of them are lit, and that should be good for the bonus. Beacons are lit. Alright, so now we just gotta chill and defend the fort for a while. If King Jalis dies, that's game over. But again, I think we'll be okay. Ooh, Fellblade! Wow, I'm getting all the good skins today. That's exciting. That's actually not good at all, but it's still a Fellblade. Let's just look at it to look at how cool it is. Alright, cool, there's your Fellblade. Okay, back to the regular weapon. So what I can do is I can flag the 3 heroes here, and then I can bring the other ones with me. We can sort of split up and defend both doors at the same time. And this is why it's impossible to do this with just henchmen back in like 2005, because there was no flag. You couldn't do stuff like this. You had to actually, you know, walk, and they would follow you everywhere. So I've got Vec and Alkalite Susuke flagged here permanently. Since we have a Spirit Spammer and Minion Master, I figure having the 2 guys that can create more allies are probably good to have just flagged here permanently as like an emergency panic situation. And of course we've got guys running up, going at the king right now. So let's just be careful. We're gonna go up here. Oh gosh, don't die, Jalis. Don't die, bro. Actually, you know what? New strategy. What if I just like camp up here? That way we have all of our party with us, and we don't have to worry about, like, you know, being spread out and then getting overwhelmed and having somebody run up here. Yeah, let's just camp up here right up on Jalis. I'm more comfortable doing that. I still can't get over that Vizier Skyping through the torch. That was really weird. And I have this extra summon stone. Why not use it now? Been holding on to it forever. Ooh, I got the Celestial Horse. That's a healer, too, which is really nice. That's actually pretty good. The Dwarven soldiers are all still alive. Those are the guys you were trying to protect by lighting those beacons to draw the enemies away from them. So the fact that I can still see them alive is a good sign. That makes me think that we are on the right track to completing the bonus. Even though this is supposedly a very stressful mission, it's actually kind of like cozy in a weird way. Like we're just chilling out in the fort, you know, defending it from bad guys. It's like, it's cold, there's like, you know, torches and stuff. It's just like, it's got that comfy, like, zombie survival movie type vibe. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but hopefully somewhere out there relates to what I'm saying. It's less annoying than having to, like, run around and go through a long maze of weird areas like the last mission we did. We're just chilling out, camping out in one spot, fighting dudes. It's cozy. Oh, the horse is already dead? What the heck, bro? Well, you know what? I assume summons aren't infused, and he just got murked via Spectral Agony. That's my guess. Rip Celestial Horse. But I do have one more. I think I'm going to save that for the last mission in the game, which is called Hell's Precipice. I mean, Hex Bowel Pipe. Sorry, I forgot this was a no swearing zone. When I glanced into the corner and saw the dead Celestial Horse, I thought for a second it was Jalus, and I was like, what? We failed the mission! But we didn't. We're fine. Be on your guard. The left hand of Grenth himself comes for us. I don't like the sound of that. Alright, I got a fake Ecto Mersat token. Nice. I'm going to collect these and I'm going to go scam some dude after this. Now that I've been using Warrior's Endurance for a few missions, I gotta say, I think I like this build more than Triple Chop. Just because being able to spam skills over and over again just feels a lot better than like clicking something and going out of energy, out of energy. Really annoying. Also annoying when I say it like that, but they're both annoying. You know, for like a difficult defense mission, this is actually really like slow paced and there's not a whole lot going on. It's just like every couple of minutes, like one guy comes by himself and then you kill him and then you sit around for a little bit. And then like maybe 3 guys will come and then you kill those and then like, you know, one more guy strolls on through. Like I said, it's a comfy mission. They're coming in still 2 at a time. Very leisurely pace. All right. Guys, this mission isn't hard. It's super boring. Like, seriously, nothing happens. Oh, hey, more Jade Armor. It's 2 guys, again. All right, here they come. Finally, we get some action after all that time. Gosh, man. And we get to kill Confessor Dorian, the short, stocky, white mantle dude. Of course, it's no issue at all. We just absolutely shred them. Beautiful. Alright, Dorian is dead. How long have we been in this mission anyways, /H? 45 minutes, dude. This mission took 45 minutes. That's one for the books. What if I just didn't edit this video and just uploaded it raw? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put you through that. Okay, so I assume the dwarf guys are safe and we got credit for the bonus. I really hope. So, hello, Jalus. Hey, okay, that looks like the bonus to me. We did do it. Awesome. Okay, I said that Iron Mines is the longest mission in the Prophecies. Maybe this one is. I think this might have been longer, actually, but we're just standing around doing nothing, which makes it feel even worse.
Today's was a great victory, but now your true challenge begins.
I feel like he's said that 87 different times already. Like, this was good, but now it's gonna get worse. He says that so many times.
No, you will find the power you need.
The Ring of Fire? A more treacherous land interior there is not.
True enough, but that is where we will find the door of Komali. Behind it lies the secret to defeating the Morsat.
Is that same door from earlier? Well, I guess now we know what it's for.
It won't be long now. Not long at all.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo, that's, there you go. Okay, we've made it to Ember Light. Oh, come on, dude. We've made it to Ember Light Camp. We are in the Ring of Fire. We are in the end game now, guys. This is the final region of Prophecies. We've come a long way, and this is, just like Vizier Kilbron said, this is where it gets real hard. He said something like that, right? But yeah, I mean, just look at this area. Very, very scary. We got these skull things vomiting out fire. And we got 3 of some of the trickiest missions coming up. But we just passed Thunderhead Keep, and it was quite boring, to be frank. That is where we're going to wrap it up. Wow, I can't believe how close to the end we are already. I feel like I was just a big old scrub lord running around pre-searing, and we're already on the Ring of Fire. Goes by in just the blink of an eye. Anyways, if you want to see more Guild Wars content, please follow me on Twitch. I will leave a link below. It is Doombox TV. And you can follow me on Twitter as well, Doom_box. And if you'd like to join my guild, I'll leave information on how to do that in the video description. And also a link to the playlist for this video series where you can sit back and binge the entirety of my Prophecies playthrough. So check that out if you haven't caught up. And yeah, next video, we're going to jump right on into the Ring of Fire. Can't believe it. Okay, that's about it. This is Doombox signing out. Bye.